Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to show you how to set up C in Visual Studio Code. To do that, we need to download MinGW. First let's copy the link from here. I will provide the link in the description box. You can choose any browser you like. I am choosing Chrome. Now let's paste the link in the search bar and press enter. So the page has opened and we need to download the 49.3 MB version because we don't need Git now. So let's start downloading. Now the download has completed and we need to run the installer. Click on the small arrow sign. Click on show in folder. Actually it is a zip file and we have to unzip it. To do so, double click on the file. Delete till users and click on extract. Let's close all of this. The installation is finished and now we have to set a path in environment variable to access GCC in Visual Studio Code. Click on this PC. Then click local disk C. Click on the newly added MinGW directory. Then click on the bin folder. And then click on the address bar. Copy the path. Next, come back to this PC again. Right click on the free space. Click on properties. Then click on Advanced Settings. Then click on Environment Variables. After that, click on Path and click on Edit. Next, click on New and paste it. Click OK, again OK, again OK. Close all of this. Now we need to set up Visual Studio Code. For that, we need to copy the link. I will provide the link also in the description box. You just go and check out from there. So now paste it in the search bar again. And press enter. Now the page has appeared, and just click on Download for Windows button, which is the most stable build. You can also download for Mac OS, Windows 64-bit and Linux 64-bit. So as you can see, it is saying that thanks for downloading Visual Studio Code, and the downloading will start soon. So the downloading has started. So the downloading is completed. Now click on the arrow mark, click on open. Click on I accept the agreement, then click on next, next, and again next. Click on create a desktop icon, then click next, and click install. So the installation has finished. Now run VS Code. So as you can see, it is opened. Then click on extensions given on the left hand side or press Ctrl plus Shift plus X. I am directly clicking on it. Now search C/C plus plus in the search bar. So as you can see, it came. Ensure that this is from Microsoft. Actually, I had already downloaded this one in my machine, so you have to download this one. There will be a small install button. You just click on that. Now we have to download another thing. Type here code runner. Ensure that this is from Junhan. Click on install and it will start installing. So as you can see, it has installed. Now let's write a program. To do so, first let's close all of this. Click on file, then click new file, and again click on file, then click save as. Cut all this and write a name as per your requirement. I'm writing subscribe .c. Sorry. Don't forget to give this .c extension or else it will not work. Now click on save. Now let's write a program. So as you can see, I have written it. Now let's run the program. Make sure that we have saved it. So to do that, click on file, then click save here, or else press Ctrl+S. Now let's run the program. To run it, click on the small play button on the top right corner, or press Ctrl+Alt+N. I'm directly clicking on it. So you can see it's running. And here's the output, subscribe now. Now we will write another program that asks input from the user. Let's follow the same process again. Click on file, then click on new file, and again click on file, then click on save as. Let's give a name to it, input .c. Please make sure that you never forget to give the .c extension or else it will not work. Click on save. Let's write the program. Now let's save it again. Then click on the small play button. As you can see, it's running, but there is no output. So to solve it, click on file, then click preferences, then click settings, search here run in terminal. Now scroll down and find run in terminal. So as you can see, it has come run in terminal. Now toggle the checkbox. Finally, go back to input.c file and let's run it again. So now it's running. Let's give the first name. Let's give the last name. And the full name has come. If you have done till this one, please like, share and subscribe our channel to get more interesting videos. Till then, bye.